Hey guys, welcome to my video. I will be VOD reviewing my stream, which I use to primarily focus on the impact and usefulness of communication within a team. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy or find this content interesting or useful. I'll see you in the video. Goodbye. What I'm gonna do, if you can like flash main, I'm gonna keep rounds afterwards. Okay, so in game 1, we plan to do this execution to prevent the enemies from pushing upstairs. This is good as it allows us to create a plan on how to execute our first round on defense. Let me bring up VALORANT. So we have me, Raze, seated up here, waiting. What I would do is I would peek like round. We have KO main. What I wanted him to do was pop flash here, and then I would peek around here. Well, I just peek to here maybe. Or just like peek round like to here and just swing this and maybe take on a few picks that were here. Possibly that would have been a good idea. This would be a good initial like first round strategy, as it allows our team to get the first pick of the round, as the team would be flashed, so it would make it a lot harder for them to trade. I think they're just waiting.
Oh, I think they're still the main.
Yeah, they're still main. Yeah.
Yeah, both of them main.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Team, let's go. Well played for the free game.
No one.
Okay. What I did here is very, very vital when being IGL for your team. Hyping up your team is just good in general. Like, what you want to do is you want to do it to motivate your team and to build the team synergy as well. One key part of being an IGL is keeping your teammates' mentality intact, as it allows for your team to have the best performance you can do. One tip I do recommend is to always hype up your team if they do well in a round. It doesn't matter if it was sloppy, do it either way, because it will motivate them and they'll have a lot more confidence, allowing you to have more success. And just don't flame your team. It's bad, and it will just affect your performance, as it will make your game just bad because the whole team will have less confidence in general. I just want to say before this starts is I did something really dumb here, but I'll let you see now.
One enemy remaining. Spike down B.
Okay, what I did there was just a bad idea. Like I threw away my advantage. So what I should have done is I should have asked for a flash. I should have waited and then asked for a flash from KO to allow me to have the higher chance of success, because for some reason I decided to peek a Vandal with a Spectre close, and she was already pre-firing it, so there was like a 10% chance that I would have won that fight. Okay, so what you want to do is don't do unnecessary pushes and try to maintain the man advantage. We'll continue this because it leads on to something else. So this is just, you gotta be quiet for your team when they're trying to clutch. There's no point in talking, clutching the audio. Okay, this is where it gets to the part.
Yo, I whiffed.
It's all good.
I whiffed all of it.
That was good. Okay, what I did there was good. So even though our teammate missed all the shots, it happens. It's a natural thing. Nobody has 100% robotic, godlike aim. The way I just ignored the negative and just said nice try, and then I also added good bonus as we were playing bonus that round. It was enemies fall by. There's a lower chance of winning bonus compared to fall by. So although we didn't win, we still had a good successful eco, and I tried to convey that by ignoring completely negative and just primarily focusing on positive aspects of that round. There's no point in focusing on the negatives because it would just like make your team perform worse. Like, why focus on the negative when you can just be positive, you know? Just don't let that affect your mental. If you whiff once, always make sure that your teammates have good positive mentalities.
Like, what? No, one more.
Spike down B.
Okay, big problem I made a mistake there was I had a suspicion. I didn't comment. A lot of what people do in like when they're trying to like be communicated to their team is they're scared to make a wrong call. I didn't properly check that. I didn't probably check backside, so I should have just said possibly one backside, but I didn't. I only commed Phoenix's location, which was a bad mistake on my end, and I should have been more vocal to my teammates about like the location of the other enemy on site. So what a good tip for if you want to become an IGL is don't be afraid to give a bad comm. Everyone gives bad comms. Everyone gives wrong comms. You're allowed to. It's not gonna like get you kicked off or anything. You're allowed to say the wrong things every now and then. Don't go around just randomly saying stuff for the fun of it, because it just won't benefit your team. But what I'm saying is don't be afraid to make a wrong comm, because even though it is a wrong comm, at least you're being vocal to your team and they know that at least they knew Phoenix backside, you know? But yeah, just try to be more vocal, always comm. If you think there's someone in a spot, say it, because then they can check it for you if you're dead, of course. Alright. In my opinion, this attack plan was really good for our eco. I'll show you now.
We could try a mid B, the mid to B maybe, or if that doesn't work, we can go straight to vents, take on tower and A.
Okay, so a mid to B is a good plan, especially on eco, because entering through, let me get up, how do I plan? So entering from like garage is just a nightmare, especially for our team. We're struggling to entry. So what I was saying is we go through like from here, we go up to here, and then depending on if there is like opponents vents or if there's any heaven, what we'll do is we'll either like to take them out vents, say just dead, sure, and then we'll go into heaven and execute site. Or if we believe that there was too many on B, like it was maybe like 3-man stack or whatever, then what we could have done is we could have had an omen smoke go, oh okay, so I had to put it there, have an omen smoke just like there. I don't know why it placed there, but okay. But anyways, yeah, so then the omen smoke could go here, or it could go on vents, which is good. And it's a good plan, as it allows for us to take as much space. Like mid control, especially on attack, is very vital, because it allows us to, if we do need to, we can rotate to A. This was a smart play from me, however it could have costed our teammates mentals. Luckily I didn't. I will show you now.
Jimmy assistant. No, both CT, both CT.
Satchel out.
Nice man.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Good stuff. Well played, man. I have to bait on that one.
Match point.
I'm so sorry for baiting.
Okay, so I did apologize for baiting them, however it worked, and I should have calmed what I wanted to do, I was a bit quiet because I was trying to focus, but what I should have done there better is I shouldn't have baited my teammates, because it's just not a smart thing to do, realistically, and it can just like harm your team's mental as a team. So luckily I did apologize because I realized that I baited. But what you should try to focus on doing is like double swinging. Like the first Phoenix kill, me and I think it was Cypher should have just double swung, just straight up. I shouldn't have waited, because if I commed swing together, we would have had a much higher chance of winning that with him alive. And the Sage, I should have just improved my timing. My timing was off, and I should have been in like 1 second quicker, and she probably would have still been alive. Other than that, other than a terrible crossmap placement in that round, all was good. We won the round, and as long as you win, that's the point. Like the goal is to win. Okay, so focus on winning. Make sure your crosshair placement's better than mine, because it was abysmal in that round, and I would agree. But yeah, keep vibes positive, and try not to bait the best you can, because it just can negatively impact the team as a whole. One strategy for attacking on the split with this team composition. So a good strategy, I would say, is Raze, Omen, and KO will push through mid. We'll have Sage and we'll have Cypher push through garage. So what we'd want is we'd want KO to pop flash mid. We also want Omen to have spike. So Omen has spike. So then I, as Raze in this scenario, would wide swing. And then if there was an opponent here or here, hopefully they don't double peek me, which is why I prefer to double swing with like KO as well. So me and KO double swing mid while they're flashed, and then we will execute up while Sage and Cypher are slowly making their way through garage. What then you'd want to do is, if we get a pick vents, there's a likelihood that like anyone on A will rotate to vents. So you'd get an Omen smoke, and you'd want to put it like in vents to stop them from pushing through vents. And then you'd want to execute into heaven while Sage and Cypher are making their way through main. Because then it means that people like heaven will be watching main, because they can make noise or whatever to distract them. And then we'll have another Omen smoke, preferably go there, so that if anyone's sitting, like trying to play from alley, they'll get blocked off by the smoke. And we'll just entry on site, and then preferably either plant for long here, or we will put that there, or we will plant for like, possibly we'll plant default and then play like angles, like 2 go backside, 1 goes garage, and then 1 plays alley and 1 plays drop maybe. And Omen can keep refreshing smokes to cut off alley and heaven. Okay, I'd say that's a good attack, especially for like iron to plat, if you want to stick to like simplistic good attack to get a good execute onto site. One strategy for defense, we will do a 2-1-2 split, which is 2 on A, 1 mid, 2 on B. The ideal would be KO playing from main, Raze playing from stairs. We'll have Sage playing from mid. Sage can either go here or heaven or vents, preferably heaven, because that's an easier way to hold it. And then Omen will probably play from heaven, and we'll have a Cypher playing like back. Now, the way the round will go is A, so if it's an A push, yeah, what you'd want to do is we'd have a knife, like probably knife here, just so they can't break it. And then if there's info here, pop flash and raise swing, satchel swing. So that's when you put your blast pack and you pop it, and it will like wire swing you, and you'll probably end up around here, and then it means you can take picks off while they're flashed. If it's an aggressive push, there's no point in knifing because you can already hear them. So you just flash and I'll swing. If there's no noise on A, however, preferably what you'd want is Sage, especially in like lower elo, you want Sage to like insta wall mid. Because I know it's not the best, but it works. And it will help like keeps control, prevent them from making mid control. We'll have a Cypher setup. I don't really know any proper Cypher setups, but we'll have like a trip like here. Wait, no. We'll have a trip like here. And then I know he has like a one-way cage for there, and probably another trip to go like here. Just to be safe. That's an accidental one. I don't know why I placed that. But so if they're entering on B, like an aggressive entry, we'll have Omen will smoke to just waste your time. There's no point in popping the tripwire yet because they haven't fully made entry. Because then what will happen is it will give me as Raze time to fast rotate through spawn to here, or I could go through vents because we have mid control anyway from the Sage wall, so I can go through heaven and play from heaven with Omen. We'll leave KO on A as it allows KO to lurk through either like sewers or through their spawn and get the flank on them. This would be a good defending setup as it allows for good community. You have to have communication, but it would allow them to it allows you to have as much map like as possible, like map control, because that's such a vital part. This is a good defensive strategy for Iron to Platinum. Thank you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Thank you.